Thank you all for joining us on another episode of Iwing Marketplace Chit Chat, where we give the opportunities for entrepreneurs to talk about themselves and what they do, so we can learn from them and we can also support them. Today, we are with a very, very smart lady, Nkafu Sulet, who is the founder of Sulet Noir. She's a fashion designer and is making a great uh, impression all over the world. Welcome to Iwing Marketplace.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ivan. Finally, I'm here after how many years? I can't even imagine. Since
Wow,
when I was studying in Ghana, and
wow.
I love your
So I,
group.
I saw this video. Let me play.
Yeah. You're welcome. And that was
Wow,
a
I
movie.
just love the music. I love the creativity behind it. I just love everything. So tell us, what is Sulet Noir all about, and what's happening in this video?
Um, by the way, hello everyone. I'm happy to be here. I'm really pleased and honored to be here finally. My name is Nkafu Sulet. I'm the Chief Creative Director for the brand Sulet Noir. Sulet Noir is not just a brand, it's an experience. We actually instill in you that confidence that you have lost in tailored garments, and we put smiles on your faces, especially those who are going through a lot, women, of course. So we are here to change the narrative through clothing by making you know that it's not about tailors failing you, it's not about tailors giving you bad products, it's not about tailors being liars, but it's the fact that you don't know exactly what you want, which means you need a consultation service to actually find yourself, get to know your body type, and know what suits you perfectly. And that's going to change the narrative that we get by guessing what I order versus what I received. So Soleil Noir is just here to make you increase and build that confidence that you've lost in tailored garments.
Wow, that is beautiful. That
Yeah.
video, I mean, the sound, the designs. When did you create something like that, and what was it all about?
Oh, I think that was 2 years back when I just go back from Ghana, and I had to come back because I was, first of all, as African fashion trained, I had to really go back to my drawing board and to be able to empower myself and enrich myself because the market was becoming competitive, and I was failed by tellers, and I really wanted to solve that problem. And I know that not just me, I was facing the problem. I know like 90% of the population today don't believe in tellers. So I had to go study and understand the whole process. So coming back, that was one of my collection. That was a light collection, if I'm not mistaken. And what one thing about my brand is we actually create stories, and we actually give you this experience that you've never felt before, even though you're wearing just a dress, in which we actually make you feel valuable. So that collection was inspired by light. I was coming back as Sulet Noir, which means Sulet, which means light, and black, which means which I'm always obsessed with black since from childhood. So I was trying to make people know that Sulet Noir is yet to lighten up every darkness through our outfits. And that's why we actually did, like, it was almost like a movie scene. And I was inspired by the tires, the vintage environment, and also the color black, because people used to misinterpret the narrative when it comes to black. People think it's the morning color, when people like it's only when somebody dies we have to wear black. So I really want to change the narrative to make people know that black is power, black is elegance, black is confidence, and black is, when you're in doubt, wear black. So that's
That's
it.
beautiful. And me
Thank
coming
you.
from New York, black is what you see many people wear. People New Yorkers love black a
I know,
lot.
right?
Yeah. So, but what inspired you to get into fashion designing?
Whoa. I would say I actually found out only when I was in the process. At first, I used to just believe It was just passion that I was just excited about it. But in the process, when I found myself, that was like that was 2016 I started just passion because I was inspired by my friends who were always encouraging me to always just because I was the kind of person that when I want to go when me and my friends want to step out, everybody comes to my room and I'll be the one to sort out those dresses. I'll go to Munia Market. That time I was in University of Boya. I was studying accounting. And mind you, I didn't even know anything about fashion. I just understood how to blend colors and how to maneuver with things so that you can get you a perfect fit. So I was well appreciated at that moment by my friends, and I was just pushing and pushing, pushing. I was just doing it out of just passion and talent. So growing up and as time was going by and I had my BSc in accounting in the University of Boya, I thought I had it all, but my dad, in his own way, he did not want me to end there. He did not even want me. He did not. They did not even imagine in my family that I would even be a teller because they didn't even want to hear. So I was just stubborn about it because I was doing it out of my own self pleasure. I just wanted the happiness. It was not about the money and anything. So when I started drifting towards fashion after my university, I realized my dad did not really like it. And I was he punished me. It's not about punishment, even he insisted that I had to go do my master's. And I was scared that he did not even have the money for me to do my master's because at that time MBA in Boya was really worth millions. So he was like he did not tell me he didn't have the money. So I was just considering myself that I just wanted to deviate and go directly into what I like doing. But then I still pursue my degree, my BS in my MBA in finance, and I finished successfully, and he was happy. But then I was still drifted away. Like I was still maneuvering, like I'll hop into my tailors, like I was doing the two at once. So I would say my inspiration came in the process, not just my passion. God actually lured me through, and I found my purpose, and I found happiness in making people happy when they wear dresses. And this is not just wearing normal dresses, wearing crafted masterpieces inspired by stories, especially from their personalities, and that really just changed the whole atmosphere, especially the whole atmosphere when you wear my feet. So I was inspired by my passion, I was inspired by God, and I also got to realize that my mom inspired me because growing up she was a tailor. Yeah.
Wow, that is so beautiful. I mean, you're doing a great job. I'm
Thank
just
you very
looking at
much.
the designs, and they're all incredible.
Thank you very much.
This is your new latest collection, right?
Yeah, I'm late. I'm recently I'm in the US, yes, because I actually created this collection called Afro Bloom Summer Collection. This collection was inspired by nature, colors, the sunlight, just brightening the atmosphere. So the first two are like no, the next one, this one, the picture you just passed was when I went to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
These are just custom made.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I went for Serbia Fashion Week in that was in France. This is Japan when I had to go showcase my designs. I was caught up. This is the collection, the Afro Bloom collection. So this collection was inspired by colors, getting out of your comfort zone, not scared of getting out of your comfort zone, like getting used to colors, powerful colors, incorporated with nature, the environment, and making you feel comfortable yet very, very unique and chic. So this collection has been blooming, yeah, since I came. This is 2 weeks today. I'm in the US, and I just want to thank my US SN armies because they have been my to go. They have supported and they are still supporting. And why not? We are even just giving you guys sales from now to relief because of your constant support. And we can't wait. We can't wait to meet you all. Like the collection is really going well, and I'm
So,
excited about it.
I mean, a lot of people going to be watching this video and that would like to get their own, design. How was the process right now? I
The
mean,
process
in
is
the US.
easy because we have lots and lots of goodie bags in the US, not just the Afro Bloom collection. We have our last year collection stocks available. So Presently, we are based in Maryland. Yeah, yeah. You can get it. You can access us in Maryland. We just drop you. You just DM us and we'll give you our location that you can pick up and do your selection. Or we can mail to you all over the world, not just in America. We can even ship to Europe. We can ship everywhere except nowhere. So we are just here to make sure that this product gets to our clients because we have realized there's a lot of lapses when we have to be shipping these products to them. So we are trying to solve this problem by easing this, by making it easy for them to be able to get these products. And why not get
Wow.
more custom mates and all that and meet them, network with them, try to understand what they like. So when I go back, I'll be able to produce as per their wants.
So, who are your targets when you're designing? Like how are the designs being used? For which kind of events or places? Give us an explanation.
Oh, it actually depends on the clients. Your personality matters. So what we do is before we create any masterpiece for a client, we give you a consultation service. This service is actually we trying to understand you like a whole lot, making sure that we create what is going to go with your personality first and what is going to suit from your body tone to your body type and everything. So the kind of people that are actually designed for my piece are those people that want to always look extra, unique, confidence on a different level. That means you want to step in and just distract the whole atmosphere in a kind of in a masterpiece and no one has it. So we are that Afrocentric brand that we incorporate lots of culture, Western culture, African culture. We do almost everything. So, but what we are focused on is we're focused on especially our ready to wear, like things that you can just pick and go and be able to just pop pop your events anyhow. Like
So you can wait
um,
for events,
yes,
for
yes,
work.
and pieces that you can wear for events work, and it's multi-purpose. One thing with us is that we don't only give you these pieces, we teach you how to wear these pieces. We teach you
Wow.
how to wear them in so many ways so that you don't get bored. That's why this year 2025 I actually even rebranded somehow and I introduced my team because I'm not just alone as of now. I'm
Mhm.
just the chief creative director. I have my stylist, I have
Wow.
my co-creative director, I have my the person that draws the designs from the
Mhm.
creative process to the final product. So this team now that helps you now get exactly what suits you and suits the event that you're about going to.
Nice, nice.
Mhm.
So, you'd mentioned Ghana in the beginning, right? What
Yeah.
actually motivated you to choose but Ghana and not Nigeria? And what are some of the things you really learned in Ghana that stood out?
I would say Ghana was the best thing that ever happened to me because it was a life transformation. Like I saw a different side of me that I'd never believed I could ever be as a person. I found the creative side of me. I found the best version of myself. So I would say highlights of Ghana is it pushed me to be very, very strong, firm. I studied there for like 2 to 3 years and I did I did a voluntary service for 1 year to be able to understand the whole environment, understand the industry, and understand what I was heading for coming back to Cameroon as Sulet Noir. So I would say Ghana was everything. I did a lot of networking. I made sure I was present in most of the shows. And guess what? Before I even left Ghana, I was nominated best upcoming new brand, and that even gave me the zeal to come back to Cameroon and do extra because I know people were watching, and people always want to see you grow. So
Right,
that was it.
right.
Mhm.
So you came back to Cameroon, and Sulet Noir has been all over. It's really been successful. I mean, from here in the US, I could see the things that you're doing on social media, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So what are some of the reasons, or just give us like two reasons for the huge success that you've been having?
Consistency,
Mhm.
consistency, and trusting God. Those are the two reasons for me that to be where I am today because I can't even explain. And you know, when you keep doing, like, you know, sometimes when you do this job and so you have some lapses, some challenge, because there are lots of challenges in this business. So Charlie, let nobody fool you out there that we do. I have lots and lots of challenges. And sometimes I feel like giving up. But when I look at how far I've come and where I'm heading to, and I know God has a purpose for me. I keep pushing it and pushing and pushing. And that's why I'm even here international. I didn't even know I will even get, because I used to dream that in 10 years, Sulet Noir will be like, in 10 years, I'll be touring the world. In 10
Mm-hmm.
years, like I was just having like, in 10 years, in 10 years. But guess what? After 2019, 2020, after I launched my brand, as Sulet Noir, the next year I took over, and
Wow.
people were already there. People were thirsty, and people really love what I was bringing to the table. And I did not just come with fashion. I came with a different strategy in Cameroon that people don't even do it. That's collaboration.
I love the style, the style, the colors, your mix
Thank
of
you.
colors, everything is just so elegant, and this is you in New York. See how you
Yeah, and that was a dream come true. Me in New
like
York.
a New Yorker, that
I've always dreamed like God, when New York
yeah.
has been my dream city. And guess what?
So you
I was
mentioned about
there, and
challenges, right? I would like you to go in detail, right? Give us at least one or two challenges, you encounter growing your brand.
growing my brand, first of all, I would say the process itself is a whole lot when you don't have the right team, you don't have the right workers that believe in what you're doing. It's just a negative factor for you. Like, it's discourage, it makes you not want to even push, because at the end of the day we cannot even do this alone. That's one thing. Fashion is so broad in a way that wherever you're doing, you have to choose your segments, and then when you choose your niche and choose what you know you're good at, then you start focusing on it, and then you see that you don't have the resources. It's a whole, like, it diminishes you, like it makes you feel less of yourself, and you don't even want to push. And me, I would just say me and my own self motivation, because every day I tell myself I can, we go again, we try again, we try again. When I came back from Ghana, I didn't have anything. That's one thing that most people don't even understand. People just understand that, okay, at the end of the day, you're enjoying the roses, and like, I didn't have basically anything. I was just that goal getter that had a vision.
When you mean anything, can you break it down? Like
I mean,
what?
like, I didn't have money. I came back, like, when you come back, it's like they've deported you. I came back with just my brand name that I'd really found myself, and my bag. In fact, I didn't even have anything. I didn't have a house, and I could not go back to my parents' house. They were based in Limbe. I lived in Limbe all my life, but I could not see myself going back to my parents' house, because I'd already left the house like since before I even traveled to Ghana. I was based in Boya at that time as African fashion trend. So coming back, I told myself, now I cannot go back to the house, but I have this vision. All I needed was this support, financially, morally, resource wise, and everything. So I just gave myself this target. There are things I actually went through that I would like to eventually document it someday, because if I had to tell myself I made it, like, if I tell myself today that I made it, like, I feel like I'm lying to myself. But I want to make people believe that there are struggles to this success. I
Mm-hmm.
actually had to sleep on the floor for 6 months to serve
Wow,
my clients, and my clients didn't even know. I
wow,
rented a small room. Douala is, first of all, very stressful.
right.
Douala, a small room like this, you're renting, and they're telling you like what, 80,000, 100,000. You don't even know what to do. So I was managing one room, sleeping in the night on the floor, sewing in the morning, receiving clients in the morning. That was how I was doing, and I was building up my team, and I got people that also understood what I actually was bringing to the table. And that's how, I don't know how, that's how for myself here. It was just consistencies, and trying to not take my challenges on my head, trying to know that I was heading somewhere and I knew where I was going to, and this is me. And the fact that I even also introduced collaboration in Cameroon is a plus, because I see a lot of people now doing it, which is like a self satisfaction to me. Having two designers collaborate is not a day's job. And that's why we I did a lot. And today there's a lot of inputs from the collaboration. That's why we even get the bike model, the bike man turned model was one of the products of that collaboration. So I'm so proud of every struggle I took, and I did not relent my effort, and I'm still pushing to dates, and I'm traveling all over the world just because of Sulet Noir. No family, nothing, just Sulet Noir.
Wow, that's amazing. You've
Thank
really
you.
done well. I mean, starting from scratch, sweeping up the floor, that's the real entrepreneurial story. Most people don't,
Yeah,
they only see the success, I'm
true.
really proud of what you've accomplished.
Thank
You did
you.
mention about dark man turned model.
The bike man.
Right. Where's he in the picture?
Ah, that's him. He's by the horse. The girl
Oh,
on the horse, the guy with the white hair.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So what's
that's
the
him.
story behind that?
Oh, that was a massive collaboration with my colleague and my friend. Worked to
Mm-hmm.
Paris by Sawali Noir.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great, like when I came back from Ghana, and he was one of the brands that could align with my brand, because you cannot just go collaborate with any person. Like he was like almost the male version of my brand. So we had the same vision. So we were collaborating from one collection to another. And then he came up with the idea about he's been seeing this man, and the bike man has been seeing us off to the market and stuff like that. He was like, he feels like we can do something and transform his life. And that was it. Just one photo shoot and it was a bomb. And this guy was perfect. Like he just needed training, which he has gotten now, and he's ready for the international markets. He's doing
Wow.
good. Yeah.
Wow, wow. I heard about the story and I saw the video and I was amazed, with the transformation that one initiative you can take, you know, being felt by everybody, is impacting so many lives, and not
Yeah.
only the
And
bike.
that's my mission with Sulet Noir. It's not just about making clothes, it's
Mhm.
about changing lives through clothes. We even have a foundation that we are building already, and we give back to the community yearly, like 2 to 3 times. We give back by reproducing from our leftover fabrics, by thereby reducing pollution, because the fashion industry is the most polluted industry, and sometimes these fabrics cannot decay. So we use our leftover fabrics to reproduce pre-Christmas dresses for orphans, the internally displaced. Moms, we even go to the market. Those who have never felt love of wearing luxury, we give them these dresses for free and put smiles on their faces so that they can forget about their worries. And we don't only donate clothes, we also partner with other, even designers, other entrepreneurs that want to dive in. We give them food, money, everything that is necessary. The last time we went to one place, I was really, really, if I cannot even just explain what I felt, what I saw, how kids go through, and kids are dying. I'm like, this is a vision that I'm not going to stop, because I feel like there's a lot of people going through a lot. And aside from putting smiles on their faces through clothes, we also try to groom them and ask them who they want to be in the future. I've gotten some designers that I'm already grooming, I'm training like from scratch, because I felt like this was a side of me that if I realized early, I think I would have not been here. I would have been the Zara that I'm telling every day. I'm telling myself I'll be the next Zara of Africa. I would
Mhm.
have already been that Zara and much more. So I want to be able to make these children that are growing up not to make the kind of mistake I made. If you realize your dream as early as possible, you should be able to pursue it. So we guide them. We give free training sessions to any person that feels like wants to groom themselves fashion wise, especially women, because we know that these women women are the backbone of the society, and we go through a lot. So we empower them, give free training session, and if you're good, we employ you into the system and you're part of the brand.
Wow, wow, wow. That's just amazing
Thank
what
you.
you're doing, it's amazing. And
Thank you.
you are in Cameroon, your office, your designs are being made in Cameroon,
Yeah.
and you've successfully served so many clients abroad, like in the US, in Europe. What are the strategies that you use in order to deliver the wares to them so that they
Okay.
can get it in time? Because I know that should be
A
a
big
challenge.
lapse. Yeah, that's a big, yeah, it's a big challenge. I'm still fighting it, even because that's one thing that I always try as much as possible to be here 1 or 2 times a year thanks to the fact that I've been able to get opportunities to get to the US, because 90% of my clients are even here. So most of the times I always ship. The lapses are too many, but I've tried to solve it in the sense that I have a DHL account with DHL. So when my clients order and we have to, we when they order and we have nobody coming to the US at that point in time, we do DHL. DHL has given me a discount package by owning an account with them because I always ship. So it reduces the amount so it's not that too expensive for my clients. Another medium that I use is when I have somebody come in, I ship some of my stuff and I send it to uh, I send it to one or two people that I know. But one thing that I'm trying to solve this problem too is to be able to get distributors. So if you're watching this video and you feel like you want to be a distributor for Sulet Noir at any state in the USA or Europe or anywhere, we are ready to work with you guys. And the fact that all these lapses are happening, it's difficult for our website to even be functioning round the clock, because how would these products get to the final consumer? So we're doing a lot of behind the scenes work to make sure that we can be able to satisfy these clients, because you guys are actually our main targets, and most of our clients are based out of Cameroon. So we're doing so much more to put in place. And why not even have shops in the US and have a place of that you can go shop and have even collaboration with shop owners and have these products being displayed there. So I'm here even to solve that problem. I'm working on so much collaboration. So stay tuned, and I think I'll be able to solve the problem 100%. And when it also comes to these products getting to them, sometimes the body type of the US and the body type of a Cameroonian is different because of our different charts. So I'm trying to solve that problem too, in a sense. And now that I have the ability to come to the US to meet my clients one in one, I tend to take these measurements, consult them privately for free. Yes, no charge, for free. And then I get these charts, then but when I go back and I want to create collection, I try to now assemble the measurements and know how to create my own chart out of their measurements. So I know the kind of body types that is perfect for this particular country. So there's a lot put in place. There's a lot more should be put in place. And we're also working that production should be available, because we know that lots of them want these products, but they don't. They're scared. They're also scared because they don't believe in Africans. They don't believe, and I will not blame them, because me even coming here, I've learned a lot of things that we go wrong. We are African designers, and I'm struggling hard to go perfect it and to be able to satisfy these clients, because there's a lot more to do in this designing than even just creating the designs. A lot more has to do with distribution and
Mhm.
satisfaction of clients.
So in the US in particular, we have return policy. If somebody is not satisfied with
Yeah.
what they design, they can return it. Do you have a return?
No, I don't have that policy, but I look in place when I'm
Mhm,
wrong. I
mhm,
look in place when I'm wrong. If
mhm,
I'm wrong and I know that the problem comes from the brand, I make sure we do something to compensate that damage.
mhm,
Yes, I make sure we do something, but not that you order a dress and it's of something that you order is a measurement we took and all that, and then maybe you just want to change your mind. No, we don't do refunds, but we make amends and we make sure that our clients are well satisfied, so we don't face issues.
mhm. So other issues that usually come out, I mean, I've noticed that is the fabric. Sometimes when people, order for a design back home in Cameroon, and then they get the finished product. Some people complained about the design. I have one lady, Dr. Siri, who chose a vendor from Iwing Marketplace based in Cameroon, and she was not
Okay.
happy with the quality of the fabric. How do you handle situation like that?
First of all, fabric is my priority. When it comes to Sulet Noir, the luxury part of it is fabric and making sure that the finishing is on point. So I do the one secret about me is I make sure I do my sourcing myself. I don't send my fabric. I don't send people to get me fabrics. If I have to look for a fabric, I will go to the market and do it myself, because fabric is the main thing for me. Is like that's one of the detail points for my brand, and the detailing I'll add they come as a plus. You get, so I don't even jeopardize when it comes to fabric, and I make sure that you get this product on time, on like well well finished, and making sure that you're satisfied. So I'll just this one is just an advice to all of us designers, because we learn every day. We One thing that we actually have lapses in Cameroon especially is fabrics. I will not even lie. We have just one market in Douala Mashi Congo that we source fabric, and all of us source from that same market. So we have a lot of limitations that we don't get the ideal. So I will not really blame the designer for going that wrong. But then I will just tell us designers, always do our assignment and take time to source our fabrics. And why not even go out of the country and source your fabrics? Depending on how much far you can go, depending on how much you see the vision of your brand.
Wow, wow,
Mhm.
that's amazing. And I mean, since you're giving advice, what advice do you have for people in the US and in Europe, I mean, and around the world that usually order for their design to be made back home? I mean, I'm really happy with the support that fashion designers are getting from people in the diaspora.
Yeah, yeah. I would say the Cameroon fashion industry has really evolved, that the trust has increased. And I will applaud all the Cameroon fashion designers, everybody that is doing the job. We are doing good. I just want us to keep pushing, because we have a long way to go, but I can feel it that we have changed the narrative already, and in some years we'll be even more than in Nollywood. That's how I perceive it, with the energy that we have. So I'll advise anybody that is ordering products from Cameroon. Yes, why will you not order from Cameroon and support us? We your brothers. Why will you guys be supporting Nigerians, Ghanaians, and stuff like that? We have everything that it takes. Cameroonians are creative. That I will not even lie. That means the way the designing has become is even more of a positive competition that makes people go back to their drawing board and making sure that you're bringing something to the table. So why will you not support us? Please patronize us. We are ready to learn with you. Go through this channel, give you the best consultation service that you deserve, treat you like the queen and the queen that you are, and making sure that we deliver these products right on time, right as per what is to be delivered. One thing I've learned about in the US is being on time and staying true and updating. And I want to teach my brothers in Cameroon that these people are different. They're on a different level. The system here is different. Sometimes I ask myself that why am I like I'm learning, like I'm trying to adapt to a system that I've never been, because we've had this African mentality of, you say you deliver today, no, you'll not even deliver, you might deliver tomorrow. And even if you are delivering tomorrow, you'll not even update the person that, sorry, this happened and all. I'm learning that, and I'm happy that this is becoming part of me, that and I'm trying to implant it in my business. And I want to advise all of us designers out there, we have to be true to ourselves, be true to our clients. That's all they need. They just need love, self-care, and truthfulness, and that's it. You get them, you make the money, because they're taking this money and going to Nigeria. Why?
So I didn't ask you this yet, but bridal wear, is that something that you're big in, or how does it work?
Oh, that's actually what I specialized in Ghana. I studied normal, I did the normal general studies when it comes to fashion. And I later on specialized in bridals. But I will not say I'm focused today too much on bridals because of my own reasons, best known to myself. I'm building the brand slowly but surely. But bridals is the most essential part of fashion. It takes a whole lot. I mean, every details matters. It takes time, it takes creativity. So most of the time when I even see, one thing that I even stopped doing a lot of bridals and all that is because people cannot pay for my service. People cannot pay for the work to be done. And people just minimize Cameroonian designers, and they carry designs worth millions from Nigeria, Ghana. Come give us, and we're talking thousands, and we're talking 50, we're talking thousands, we're talking hundreds of thousands here, and they're even still complaining. You understand? This designs is not a day's job. Jack Fashion is even just, I don't even know how he does it. I want to applaud him. Jack is doing something that I feel like nobody has even just embraced it and applaud, like he's doing great, and I want to applaud him because it's not easy. When I see the work that goes in putting bead one after the other and wasting time, and people don't want to pay for this service, bro. I but it does not mean that I don't do it. I do it, but I don't focus on it. I do it only to the people that can afford my service and can pay me, and so I do the job. So I would say bridals is a no-go zone if you're not ready for it. And if you're a starter and you feel like bridals is your start point, please rethink, because there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of assignments, a lot of upgrading. You have to go to school, you have to upgrade, and you have to always just be on trend. That's it.
Wow. Wow, this amazing. You've given us a lot of vital information that I know, will stay on the
Yeah,
internet, and a lot of
yeah,
people will be able
yeah.
to.
People just look at designs and like they'll just come and frustrate us. Like, seriously, we
Mm.
can't go that route if you cannot pay for it.
So I usually ask the inspiration behind one of the designs that I usually admire, and in this case, I choose this design.
Oh, that was my birthday shoot. I just wanted to be extra. That was my birthday shoot like 3 years ago. I
Mm.
just wanted to be extra. I wanted to be different. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I wanted people to see the designing part of me and to see the creative part of me. So it was just inspired by my own creativity and being the designer herself that want to step out of her comfort zone and be the people, the person that you see, and like being the person that you visualize and not the person that you see. Yeah. So it was just about me going loud out, using red is first of all love, making sure that I love, showing the self-love about myself, the sleeve avant-garde, and I'm always extra. One thing about me is I love extra. If my sleeves are not extra, my dress, like, there's something should be extra about my dress, and that's what I'm branding about. Even my self personality, if you don't see me with white hair, myself, my personal, but you don't see me with white hair, you don't see me with dark shades, then it's not me. It's not me. Yeah, that's it. I've just branded myself in that way that I don't know. I can't
Mm.
deal without it. And that's how people have known. If they see me, they already know who I am and what I stand for. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I've been asking so many questions, and uh, is there any question? Is there anything you'd like to add?
Okay. Yes, 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 yes. A lot. I just want to appreciate all my US clients. In fact, all my SN the support that you guys give me, I appreciate. And you guys keep pushing, pushing. I keep pushing, I keep pushing. And now I'm in the US. To the Europe people, don't think I will not come. I will come. Don't worry, your time is coming. But this is for the US market. We are doing our discount sales. I mean, discount sales on all our products. We are doing discount sales. And guess what? We will officially be doing the sales at the upcoming Cameroon movie premiere When the Leaves Broke on the 12th of July this month. This July, this month, this year. So you don't want to miss out. Come and let's watch this masterpiece by Stephanie Thom and Musin Derrick, the director extraordinaire. So we are collaborate we are their collaborative collaborative exhibition partner on
Wow,
that day. Yeah.
wow.
So if you're actually coming to watch that movie, you're having a discount sale of a Sulet Noir piece. You don't want to miss this opportunity. So
Where's the premiere gonna be?
it'll be in Maryland. In Maryland, yeah. I think it's Heights V. I don't really know the exact, but
Right.
I can drop it anytime, any day. Just DM us. But
Okay.
I'll drop the flyer on my
So do you need
page.
models? I want to come be one of the models.
Definitely, it's going to be a showstopper. You show up, either you steal the show or you make the show. You understand? So we're gonna have fun, network,
Mhm.
consultation, free measurement sessions, and lots of goodie bags in place. And why not? You're gonna watch this movie and you'll be the first to watch When the Leaves Broke. You don't want to miss this opportunity. So I'm counting on all my US armies. Please turn up for me out of states. Please, let's start planning. This is the 1st of July. So you have time, 11 more days to plan this. Come and enjoy and network and let's have fun. Lots and lots of goodie bags, male, female, babies. We do everything except nothing. And guess what? You can always customize, give us your own custom made order and we can do it. And one thing about my brand is, with or without me, production still goes on. So you can always pre-order your custom made products. I get your measurements. Everything will be done and shipped to your doorstep as per what you want. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss.
Wow, that's so beautiful. We've had a
Thank
very good
you.
conversation. I've enjoyed this conversation. I don't know
Thank
about
you
you
so
all,
much.
but
And no,
thanks
if you
again.
can't make it, know that we can still mail it to you. You can always order,
No,
or you
I'm
can always
definitely
talk.
coming to be one of the models. There's going to be like a fashion parade, right? And I'm trying to get my,
Definitely,
I
there
want to get my
will be a
exact hand,
runway.
be the next big model.
Yeah, and that's it. That's it. It'll be a runway. It'll be fun and everything. Sip, shop, buy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
just
you
telling
very
to all those people that cannot make it, please, you can still always pre-order. We'll mail it to your states. Like what we did earlier today, we mailed some products to some people. And thank you for trusting.
Yeah, guys, contact Carful. That's her number on the screen there. Make sure
Yeah,
you get your designs. You know, the new designs are fantastic. I just
thank you.
can't tell. She has a whole book. She can you do you mail the books to people?
Yeah, we can always give you, we have it, and it's not bought, it's free. We
Wow.
have,
Oh
yeah, it's
wow.
not bought. This one is just a magazine, like a lookbook. On that day, you have this lookbook that you get to see different designs from weddings to
Mhm.
custom made.
Bring it closer. Let me see that Togo there. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So you
nice.
get lots and lots of goodies. Like you
Wow.
can customize your products as per what you want. You
Mhm.
do everything. A lot of which antivirus will be available. So you can, if you cannot wear, you can surprise your mom, you can
Mhm.
surprise your sister, like what Carol, my brand ambassador. And shout out to Carol. Today's her birthday. I just want to give a special shout out to her. Happy birthday, sister. Thanks for always supporting me and the brand, and I wish you the very best.
Wow.
So
That's
back
beautiful.
to the market.
Okay, we've seen enough of that. We've seen enough of the magazine. So, guys, come to uh,
Come, come.
come to Maryland and
Yeah.
meet with
So,
Sulet Noir.
and these are recent collection, so you
Oh,
can
that's
have
the
this
recent collection.
free.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow,
We
wow.
have lookbooks. We always create lookbooks for each collection before we travel out
Can
from.
you open the pages slowly so
Yeah.
people
Okay,
can
this is, and Lucky Lady is another model that we are transforming. We just she's one model that I just made on the street, and I'm trying to redefine her. And this is her already posing like an international
what's her
model.
name?
Alice, her name is Alice. So you guys will be seeing more of her, and there'll be a time we'll talk about her story someday. I'm just trying to build her for
Mm-hmm,
now because she's part of the team.
mm-hmm.
So this one is just an intro about
The
myself and the
pages,
brand.
the pages. So let's see. Yeah,
So
beautiful.
this is the Afro Boom collection. If you see, it's a lot of colors and all that. We are trying to make sure that Sulet Noir is not just white and black. It's not just black. It's about colors and changing the narrative through clothing,
Mm-hmm.
putting smiles on your faces through clothing and stuff
These are
like that.
the new designs.
Yeah,
20.
these are the new designs.
Oh wow.
Kimonos and all that. Summer vibes. I mean, hot summer vibes that you want to enjoy with your
Rich
husband,
anti hot summer vibes.
with your husband, with your friend, with your like anywhere. If it's in Miami, is it Hawaii? Like we have it. Beach ways, we have everything. Just come and let's shop, sip and shop, and then thank me later.
Nice, nice. Thank you all for watching, guys. This is Iwing Marketplace Chit Chat. Please visit our website, iwingmarketplace.com, where you find Sulet
Right
Noir
away.
and many other brands. Please make sure you support them. You
Please,
can also
guys,
download the app. The app
follow
is
and
very
download.
easy to
And
use.
if you're a business person and you're doubting the network marketing platform, Iron Marketplace is a place to be. Hook up and thank me later. I'm telling you, like, if you want to go viral, you're very comfortable in Cameroon, hook up and thank me later. He does good marketing and his strategies are amazing. So you don't want to miss. And thank you, Mr. Ivan, for this opportunity. May God bless you in hundredfolds. And not just only giving me this opportunity to talk on your platform, but making sure that when I got to New York the first time, you took me out. I was so grateful. Thank you for
Iwing
every the sacrifice.
Marketplace is a community, it's a family. We
Thank you for
support
the sacrifice
all
and even
our
making me to meet
vendors.
somebody that I've always looked up to. That's Kibone. I want to appreciate Kibone. She's one person in the fashion industry that has given us hopes in this for Cameroon industry. So I want to really applaud her for her strength and everything and making us believe that we can be the better version of ourselves and we can actually achieve it. And guess what? I already know me. I'm the next Sarah of the world. I'm much more. So stay tuned because lots is cooking and you don't want to miss.
That's so beautiful. Kimbone, I hope you receive your flowers. bars being
But
handed
she's
to
doing
you by
great and she's
Nkafu
open,
Sulet, you know.
simple. People used to misinterpret a lot of things. I met her simple, giving you advices like things that you need to know. She tells you there's nothing to hide about collaboration over competition. That's it. Positivity is everything about me and anybody I want to work with.
Wow. Thanks again. Thanks again
Thank you.
for joining us today. Keep doing what you're doing. And
Mhm.
we'll do more of this, break down the narrative so everybody can, also understand what the brand Sulet Noir is all about. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for your time today.
God
And wish
bless
you all
you.
the best. Yeah, you too.
Thank you too.
We're out. Guys,
Bye.
this video will be on YouTube. Please make sure to share. So
Let me
many
show my dress and you can
people. Nice,
order.
nice, nice. Wow, the dress is so beautiful. Wow, wow,
This
wow.
is a two-piece custom made piece. Thank you. Bye-bye. Love you.